What's up, everyone? Egocheaga here, and I have this amazing guest close to my heart, human being that I believe is really helping with elevating human consciousness with the work that she does. You know what? I'm not even going to give her an intro. Kara, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Can you tell everybody a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yes, I'm Kara Renninger. I'm a growth advisor and scaling strategist, and I help coaches, creators, and consultants stop second guessing their next move and get laser focused on what really helps accelerate their growth.
Awesome. I love it, man. I know you're like me. You like to work with a lot of impact-driven people. If there's not impact involved in making money, you're not really interested in it. And you have an amazing superpower that can literally transform so many people's lives. And you've been working with me and my team at Viral Growth Media for the last 90 days. So tell me a little bit about like your experience with working with Viral Growth Media.
Life-changing, like literally life-changing. Sounds cliche to say, but very true. I came into BGM and I was doing all one-to-one work, and it was all referrals. And I actually felt really good about that. You know, you feel like that's great. Like, you have all referrals. That means you're doing amazing. People want to work with you, and they're telling others. And then the other side of that is you don't feel confident at all because you don't know how to bring in new business for yourself if you need to. And that's what made me decide to work with you and Viral Growth Media. And when I got here, I mean, my results have been like insane and so fast, way faster than I thought it was going to be. I came in, I started following along, learning some strategies on how to generate leads for myself, for my business. And I think one of the first days I had 4 sales in one day into a new program that I learned how to create here. And it was kind of like a whirlwind of, oh my God, this really works. And it was very empowering for me and very exciting to get connected with more people that I could help make a transformation. Everyone that I work with, like you said, is making a transformation in someone else's life, and they're making an impact in the world. So it's super exciting to be able to help more people do that and to be able to reach more people. And, you know, my time has shifted a lot because I have a group program now, which I didn't have when I started here. It was all one-to-one work, and I ran out of time. I couldn't take on more clients, even if I got more referrals. So now, like, my whole time has shifted. I can help even more people in my group program, and I get connected to so many more people every day that I have conversations with and who want help scaling their business. And it really feels good to be able to do that.
That's awesome, man. I love to hear that. So tell me a little bit more about the results. It's been 90 days, right? We're working together for 12 months, but it's been your first 90 days. What are the results from your first 90 days?
Insane. I generated $225,000 in revenue in 90 days being here. I almost can't believe it myself, but that's really what happened. I brought in all new clients, got them into my group. One of those clients even ascended into a higher package with me already in the first 90 days. So I couldn't be happier with those results. Like, who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, right. Who wouldn't want that? So let me ask you this. What would you say to another entrepreneur founder, right, about working with Viral Growth Media? Like, they're on the fence. Yeah. What would you say to them?
Yeah, because I know there's a lot of programs out there everybody's looking into, and, you know, everybody's coming in and offering us lead generation services and that kind of thing. And this is nothing like that. This is me learning what I need to move into a more of a leadership role within my own company and to be empowered on how to scale my own company in a way that works for me and feels aligned for me. So the biggest thing for me about being here is it's the most supportive place. Like, there is unlimited support available. And I was in a different coaching program before, you know, joining to work with you. And I've been in other spaces, and you just don't get the support. You get in a big setting and there's lots of people, and you try to learn how to do the thing they tell you, and then it doesn't work the way you got told, and then you don't really have anybody to help you. And so that's what I've loved the most being here, is just all the support. There's so many calls that are available if you need help. There's so much guidance, and I wouldn't have gotten the results I did if it wasn't like that. You know, I would have got stuck. I mean, there's also, you know, you go through your own personal growth too, and like mindset challenges, and it's easy to kind of want to retreat at times when you're going through big changes, and that's just not possible here. You have the accountability, you have the support, and I think all that combines what's really helped me, along with the knowledge and the training on how to actually do it. But the how-to part's only one part of it. You know, you need the support too, and that's what helped me get where I am, and getting to my 225K added revenue in 90 days, which I am super excited about.
I love it. I love it. What would you say would be something that we could do to improve?
At Viral Growth Media.
Yeah. Like if there's anything, if we're perfect, let me know. But if there's anything, I like constructive criticism. I like to always get better. And I believe my team feels the same way because that's the culture that we're building, right? So is there anything we could do to improve, whether it's the results-driven clients partnership program itself or Viral Growth Media as an overall organization?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the results-driven client partnership program, when I got to a next level, as I'd moved through really quickly and made so much progress so quickly, the support was there for me. So if it wasn't something that was available, all I have to do is ask for it. So I didn't have times where I felt like, there were times where I felt like I didn't understand something, or I needed to learn a little more, or I needed a little personal help with something, but I always had it. So I don't have feedback about that because I really did have the support. And I feel very cared about here. I feel like my business's success really matters to you and to the other people at VGM. And I think that's what helped me excel so much, to feel like people genuinely cared about my business being successful. And I'm just not a number. You're just not, great, plunk me into your program. Like, you're like, let me get you unstuck. Like, what do we need to do to make this happen? How can we help you? And like I said, you really just don't get that anywhere, to get connected to the people who are helping you. And that just made the biggest difference for me. Like, I know you have my back, and if I need something, it's here.
We really do got your back, you and everybody else that we partner with. So let me ask you this. What was your main concern that would have prevented you from buying into RDCP? What was it that put your fears to rest, right?
Yeah. I mean, my main concern was like, oh, you want me to do work to make progress. Like in any program, you know what I mean? You're like, how much work am I going to have to do? I mean, especially if you already have a business going. I already had a business going. I was already generating revenue. And so I was like, how am I going to fit this in? How am I going to learn these new things that I want? So my biggest concern was like, how much time is this going to take me? What am I going to have to do? And I was pleasantly surprised that, with some intense focus time, I was able to get those results and still run the business that I already had going. So that was my hold up in the beginning. I was like, and will I have support? That was the other question I have. Like, been in other places, they say you're going to have the support. I was in a coaching program before this, and you got a 25-minute accountability call once a month. Like, that wasn't helpful for me. You can't really accomplish anything in that time. And so just having that direct access to always get the support that I needed, like, that was the thing that I was worried about having. And it's really exceeded my expectations.
Awesome. I love to hear it. And if you were to recommend Viral Growth Media or the Results Driven Clients Partnership Program to your best friend, what would you say?
I would say it's going to change your life, because it changed my life. I've learned so many new things. I've met and been supported by so many great people, and I have the tools I need now to scale my business. I can bring in cold leads into my business that I've never talked to before, and they say yes and want to work with me, and I can help them transform people's lives. And that's just priceless to me. That's my main goal in life, is to make an impact. And I've been able to do that within the program here.
I love it. I love it. And if someone called you, right? A stranger called you out of the blue and said, why should I do business with Laura Egocheaga? Or why should I buy into Results Driven Clients Partnership Program, right? What would you tell them?
It's going to change your business. It's going to change your trajectory. It's going to give you the tools that you need to get those cold people to become customers for you. And what business doesn't need that? Like, how can you succeed if you can't take people that you haven't met and help them with their own programs and their own goals? And that's what it does. Here at VGM.
I love it. So what surprised you the most or made you the most happy about working with Viral Growth Media?
The support. I feel like I keep saying that, but it's true. I didn't know that, like, I wouldn't see myself as someone who feels like I need a lot of support. I'm a successful businesswoman already before I got here. It's not that I felt like, I need somebody to hold my hand, or it's not that, I might not understand the technology. For me, those weren't challenges. So I've been really surprised how much the support has been needed and how much was available for me, that whenever I needed that, I could get an answer, I could get on with somebody, I could watch a video. Like, there were just so many different resources, and it felt really helpful, like, that I could learn about things in different ways. And and I could do it at a pace that worked for me. Because there were times where I couldn't go as fast as I wanted because I was doing things already in my business. And then there are other times that I wanted to go faster. So I think it felt like very personalized and customized, which I was worried about in the beginning. You know, would it feel like cookie cutter? Would it be like you only can do it this way? And it hasn't been like that. Because I think if it was, I wouldn't have got the success that I did. Like you don't just all of a sudden learn something new and literally like my offer is viral. You know what I mean? I am selling it and it's happening in that way. And that doesn't happen, you know, without that support and like all of the material and information.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your 90-day journey so far. Everyone else, be on the lookout for her 6-month journey and then her 12-month journey, guys. It's gonna be a complete game changer, right? We're gonna level up the trajectory. Even though we're going really well, it's a really good trajectory, but we're gonna level it up a little bit more. But thank you so much, Kara, for joining us and sharing your 90-day journey so far. Everyone else, I'll see you guys in the next one.